James Cash, what up with it, man? What up with it? Hey, the NBA is crazy, ain't it? Two crazy games a day. Blowing double digit leads on. That's crazy. Uh yeah, absolutely. You been enjoying hockey, homie? I know a lot of y'all probably wondering what happened at 9 o'clock, but just a little late. Was trying to, get some things together. Walked to the store in the rain. Had to get my zoom zooms and wham whams, man. I wasn't gonna be able to live tonight without no zoom zooms and wham whams. But I'm here, tanned up and everything. Got a little color on me and shit. Seven Barrel, what up, homeboy? What up? What up? What up? What's the deal, man? OKC. Both the favorites lost. Both the favorites was up by double digits. Basketball, NBA is so rigged and so crazy. What up, OG Steve, Mr. I Get Busy? I'm maintaining, homie. I'm maintaining. Baby E, what up, homeboy? What up with your comrade? Mike Pena, what up? Tammy Mosley, what's going on? I know you probably over here sick. Like, I ain't been getting my content, right? I ain't in the mood for no content. As D fair common sense NBA fix is obvious now that I said that too, right? But you gotta know, you bugging, big homie. These games today were dope. Really? Favorites blowing double digits leads? I don't know about it being dope, but it's cool. It's to your own discretion. Home teams losing. You play all year to get home court advantage, right? It might end up good because it looked like they both might go seven, huh? I seen a lot of people saying young legs, young legs. Denver don't stand a chance. Young legs, young legs. Yeah, the Knicks pulled it out. That's good for the Knicks and Knicks fans. I don't think Boston will let them run away with this series though. I don't like Tatum at all, but Boston had been playing pretty good. Did you get Hostess cake, Kev, or honey bun? Neither one. Neither one. I went for the strawberry milk, the Hawaiian punch, a Snickers, my old school, my go-to. I had to go back to the Snickers. And Rice Krispie marshmallow treats. Not the normal ones I get, but the big fat one with the marshmallow, a lot of marshmallows. Yeah. Brunson, oh yeah, Brunson been good for a few years. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't blame you for not betting, and you don't care about home teams losing. It's what the playoffs are about. I mean, it's easy to say, right? It's easy to say, but that's just not the way it's supposed to go if you know basketball, right? 24-8, what up with it? Easter deal, Big Lee, what you doing up so late, man? Yeah, I can't stand Boston, but I still thought they was a better squad. I can't. It's not really Boston that I don't like. I know you guys don't want another championship, but it's Tatum. I can't stand Tatum, bro. But they just couldn't hit a shot at the end, right? I was looking at the score and I'm like, miss, 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 offensive rebound, miss, offensive rebound, miss. Like, what the hell is going on? Nikki Lee, what's up? King Sin, what up? Yeah, Westbrook. Was Westbrook the one that got off? Because I'm just looking at the score. I don't know what's going on, but Pacers is the team everybody's sleeping on. You might be right, because I'm definitely sleeping on the Pacers. I'm definitely sleeping on them. Should I go back? What is he talking about? Makiba, what up with you? Yeah, these boys said New York, man, you always on some coming from left field. New York Knicks, San Francisco Giants, Miami Dolphins. Man, if you don't stop it, you must not have watched that Oklahoma game. I don't know how many times I'm gonna tell you I didn't pay my fire stick, and I was watching the scoreboard, not the game. I'm scoreboard watching, homie, not the game. I just asked, did Westbrook get off? I don't know if Westbrook got off. I'm asking, did he? I had no idea, bro. None. Zero. Zilch. Okay. Like a gang hating on Boston today. All right. All right. Y'all like Denver though. He got off. Oh, that's what's up. The old man with the bricks is showing up. Huh? He played hard as hell last game. At the meet and greet, I was telling all the homies like Westbrook be breaking, but he play hard all the time. Always play hard. That's good. Let me first say I'm glad Harden is out of it. James Harden and Kawhi Leonard out of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you still up chilling, don't have work right now. Okay, yes, a shame. Have to pay extra for 20 for zone. I can't see that shit. Man, that game was a big disappointment. I see we got a lot of conflicting reactions. I see that. Rain been nonstop today. Probably won't see no more rain till 2029. It didn't rain over here until nighttime, and it rained hard, but it didn't rain long. It started raining. I said it'll stop in a minute. It didn't stop right away, so I walked in the rain. It rained real hard for about 10 minutes. It's over with. It ain't even raining no more. So I don't know what part of town you're in. I hit a 16 parlay, Cubs out. Baseball was easy. That's why I'm saying NBA is trash. They talking all that home don't mean nothing and favorite don't mean nothing. No, it meant something today. It really did mean something today in baseball. That's a good hit, Easty Crip. Nikki Lee, OG Steve rain the whole day here in the Bronx. It must be raining everywhere from the west to the east. As always, much love, Queens. Okay. Mike shouting out the females up in here. Am I in Palmdale? It's ultra windy, no rain though. All right. That meetup looked lit. It was nice to see your face. I'm gonna talk about that more tomorrow because I'm gonna put a little short video out tomorrow, and then when I go live, I'll talk about the meet and greet and what we plan on doing next time and what we can do different next time. All number one seeds lose opener except the T Wolves. of all the teams, that would be the one that I would expect to lose. Hey, Big Lee, Misha G, JRL. What up, Kev? Seattle up in here for show. Seattle, what up? Where's Shaniqua? Abby. Shaniqua was on deck. I don't know. Abby didn't show up. Y'all said Abby wasn't going to show up. She didn't show up. Uh, Shit, nobody showed. No women showed up but Shaniqua. And then the stragglers. Shaniqua and the local stragglers. But it's all good. We're going to fix that next year. And we're not going to worry about it either. Because we had enough fun with those that came. So, we're not tripping off no numbers going forward. rain all weekend, still is. All right. Big time. I got one of the homies from Vegas hit me with some marital problems right now. So I had to hit the homie back. Do it for the kids. Do it for the kids. Do not leave them kids, man. Do not leave the kids at no cost unless she's the boss. I'm bringing some women next year. Oh, you are? All right. We'll talk about it tomorrow on live, man. We figure out a nice, good old plan. But like I said, we don't too much need no more heads. We was cool. That was like perfect. You know what I'm saying? We was able to move as a group, have fun as a group. Everybody on the same page the whole time. So it's all good. Sag, what up with you, champ? What's going on, Sag? And this Vista Michelle, a couple people asked about you. They just assumed since you off Endless Vista that you was coming. I said I don't talk to Michelle, and I don't even think she in LA no more. But yeah, so you had people. You was on a couple people mind. They actually thought you would be there, Endless Vista Michelle, and one person thought Michelle in Colorado would be there. But I was like, if she come, I don't know about it. But no, 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 no. Uh-oh, my homeboy from Southside hit me, man. What you need my number for, nigga? Chicago, what up, what up? We had one brother from Chicago was on deck too. Sometimes you gotta do it. Thanks for the hospitality, OG SAG. Wasn't you one of the main ones saying it got to be OSG SAG? Yeah. What's up with you, Antoine Foster? What's the deal, man? Makiba pull up. Makiba SAG said pull up. Makiba said tell Joanne to pull up. Oh, I would have come. Damn, looked like y'all was having fun for sure, sure. Oh no, we did. We moved around. We got a few places and stuff. She said never, never. Damn, damn. I do got OG tatted on me. The OSG came later. Yeah, you can tell Fitzgerald that. Makiba's cousin said he pulling up next year though. He said I should have invited him this year. He would have been there, but he said next year for sure. Alaska in the house. What up, Fred? Fred in Alaska. What up with it, y'all? Kev Mac, what's good, homie? Nikki Lee. Hey, hey, hey. Shout to Pretty Kenny calling me Tucson. Chicago. I'm here. I'm here. What up with it, Chicago? Man, what's going on? So tonight I seen something strange as hell, right? I seen 600 saying that Loose Cannon's calling home trying to get the tape of the Money Mike murder. The tape is all over social media now, right? And I'm like, oh damn, that's crazy, right? What's going on with that? But then I see Nina Boy, and Nina Boy's thumbnail was totally different. Nina Boy's thumbnail twisted the opposite way, and he says that Whack 100 says that Big U is trying to turn in Loose Cannon for that murder. I'm like, man, these dudes on the internet are so pathetic, man. It's a damn shame. They want to help the police so bad. They don't know how to help. They just gonna try their best to help. Social media uh, as evidence. But it's crazy to spin it. 600 is telling you it's loose cannon that wants to take. Loose cannon wants to take. Nina Boy throws Big U out there like Big U was telling on Nina Boy. I mean on loose cannon. That's crazy to me. Even a snitch ain't got to tell on loose cannon. Loose cannon throw it on himself. But I'm like, man, y'all need to just chill, man. Y'all let that shit play out, man. Everybody posting a video. You can't love a nigga if you posting him getting murdered on social media. How you love that man and you want everybody to keep seeing your homeboy get killed over and over and over? It's crazy to me. But I'll get my glasses fixed on me one day. I'm gonna text you about it. But I'm like, damn, they twist stories before the story get out. They twisting the story and putting the murder out there before the courts. How do you beat the prosecution? How do you beat the, whatever you call them prosecutors in the feds, how you beat them to the case? And then twist it. So you already got the prosecution side and the defense side. And y'all done made a whole case out of this shit before it's even on the news or a public record. Like, damn, how y'all do that? Like, wow. Obviously, one of them got it way wrong. Way wrong. Super wrong. I don't know what Wack said. I don't even see him on my feed. Wack don't pop up on my shit. So I don't know what Wack said. But it's crazy, right? Nikki Lee, what up with you? They letting tell him anything. Tell him not just anything, but everything. He. Let me tell y'all. Wack 100 dictates YouTube's content. Whatever he say, that's what everybody's content gonna be about. Whatever he talk about, that's what everybody's content is about. Either they with him or against him, but they don't run that same content though. Street life on life support. Street life need to be dead at this point. Unplug that motherfucker. Just kill the streets off. I'll be glad when they kill YouTube off. You notice when I stopped doing interviews just fell off completely on the internet. Like nobody cares about an interview right now. Niggas care about the drama only. West Side, what's up? Hey, when I stopped doing interviews, the internet just fell off completely on some history and some who's who. I told you I'll cut my own nose off to spite my face. So niggas quit stealing my content ideas and quit chasing after whoever I interview. Now that I ain't interviewing nobody, so it's funny they don't have nobody to interview. They don't know who to interview. Ain't that crazy? That shit crazy. But it's all good though. I still love my YouTube a little bit. Just a little bit. I just got tired of all that shit. They wore all the gang shit out. The gang shit's wore out. But, I think it's still good if you get a fresh face with fresh perspective. I think it's still good if you new to this and haven't spoke on things. I think you still got action and gaining attention and subscribers. But if you already on YouTube and you just copying off the next YouTuber, that shit played out. I was watching a video of some dude grading LA burgers, and dude gave, oh wow, right, no more interviews going on. And you can't say I'm just now saying it. I called it ahead of time. What's up, Crazy Luther Loco? But yeah, man, it's so obvious because, like I said, basically, what Kel Mac do, I'ma do. Or whatever Wack say, I'm going to talk about. That's basically what it boiled down to. And I throw all that to Wack. Whatever Wack starts is where everybody run to. But people see me interview somebody, they all want to interview the same person. Never fails. Every single one of them, people want to interview. Like, why you don't go find somebody of importance or somebody significant and you interview them first? Don't wait till I interview them. You have me do all the hard work. And then you get the easy work. And then you run behind and say, kid back this, kid back that. Like, nigga, I don't use your name when I get an interview. You can't talk to no nigga, nigga. They say, Mac, use your name to get this interview. None, zero, zilch, none, nada. The dude gave you a grade of an A at Mac. You talking about an old video or a new video? I seen an old video about it. Double R, Robert Richard, Rich Rollin. OSG SAG, right on, cuz. Right on, cuz. Wasn't it a song that said something like that? Hey, y'all see me dancing? I was in rare form, right? I guess we'll talk about that tomorrow, too. He want you to say his name, algorithm. It's all good. I want to say the name to get some hits, too. You know what I'm saying? I got a starving. You know, starving students. I'm like starving YouTube right now. My number's so low, I can't get 100 live viewers no more. I don't know if he acting funny with me. I didn't know he was acting funny with me. I haven't talked to him or seen him. I don't know, homie. But definitely the internet gets to people's head. And I wouldn't point at one person. Shit, you could point at probably 50 to 100 people. Yeah, internet gets to people's head. I think it's the fame and the clout. Or is that the same shit? I think some people feel, like they have a very serious voice in the ghetto. But I really think that some people think they're smarter than others. Some people have different angles. Some people have different content. And that's what's going to make you successful. But when you start just copying off everybody, like it don't make you no different. Why does anybody have to keep switch channels and you still got the same content, same information? Like you don't change the news to watch CNN all day, MSNBC, and all that, and go right back. No, what up with it? Real life. I'm hitting not interested or don't recommend channel on everything I see about Big U. That's right, Harvey. I don't even hit don't recommend. I just don't click on them and they stop recommending them on their own. But yeah, that's how I do it. And any of the channels that I once followed and don't like no more, I just unfollow them. But I don't never click on nothing like that. 10,000 or more people. Man, it's a lot of people. I seen another white dude doing something on him today. I'm like, I thought this was over, but it ain't over. It ain't over. I feel you, Sag, but they still disappear without me clicking on anything. Though. Just me not clicking on them and making sure I'm unsubscribed, it does the trick for me, bro. So however it works for you is how it works. But Sleepy, what up, homeboy? Kev, are them dudes from that Harlem 30 video you did still around? I don't know, honestly. I think all of them had went to jail, probably prison. I think all of them went to prison. I don't know where they at now. That's like 18 years ago or more, something like that. About 18 years ago. Two of them are actually they wasn't Harlem's though, but two people there ain't around no more. They expired. Fame and clout doesn't always equal a bag. Nah, it don't. But it helps if you get people to look at your stuff. Black Warrior Spirit seen and unseen forces was fighting against the peace movement you inspired in LA, Big Kid. COINTELPRO and haters are against our black unity. But it's funny now, you know why? Because now that this RICO thing came out, right? And everybody focusing on that, and the wiretaps and the telling and the content on No Jumper telling, the content on Vlad TV telling and Clubhouse telling. Now you got a lot of them same dudes that was turned up talking about fuck peace. They ain't talking about doing that no more. Because now they know they can't trust nobody. And now they are worried about being part of a RICO. So it's been really, really quiet on social media. Real quiet on social media. Except for the little kid that got caught in Long Beach. That's all you really seeing now. And there's Mr. Michelle, good looking up. My name is OSG SAG, Loke Road Street, Santana Block, Compton. God, real. Good looking on, Michelle. Appreciate you, home girl. We gonna get it on next year, though. We gonna get it on. Kel Mack, Harvey Harfield, the first son. I learned a lot about LA culture from you too. Me being from the Midwest Chicago area, find y'all stories interesting. Hi, Chief. What it do? What it do? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on with it? Man. What's the deal, man? What's the deal? I'm just chilling, man. I wasn't going to go live, and I thought about it. I said, man, I'm up. I might as well go live. I love Fitzgerald's song, Pull Up OG Sag. Yeah. Man, Fitzgerald is talented, man. You know what I mean? He's really talented. And he do that shit like spur of the moment. It ain't like it take him no while to write it out and learn the lyrics and nothing like that. Nikki, you coming out next year? How long? Take notes. Admit, I'm glad I met you. Nikki said, that's the plan. That's the plan. Let me know for sure. Yeah, and just remember, next year, we'll be talking about it when the new year roll around. You have about three to 4 months in advance. I mean, you know now 11 months in advance, but I mean, as we get closer, we'll know more. Like I said, we'll talk about it tomorrow. More into a little bit of detail of what my thoughts are for next year and what some of us spoke about already. I'll do it tomorrow because I'm dropping a video tomorrow just to thank everybody that came out. Oh, somebody asked about Rob Moses too. So Rob Moses, Michelle Alice Vista, and Michelle in Colorado. I like the interview you did about Altadena Block Crips. That was the first Crip set to hit my city in Texas back in '87. Oh yeah. I'm kind of a little bit familiar with that. I don't know the year, but I'm familiar with that a little bit. Also, I'm gonna just throw this out there in case one of the other YouTubers need a rock or alley oop. Altadena has a really rich history, and it's really a suburb with old money up there. And it's crazy how the families are intertwined. Like you got some Crips and Bloods out that way, and they families really done went to war with each other. And you got successful business people out there that we don't hear about. Somebody needs to pull up and document that. How I already knew that, but what happened is baby S-Mac, without telling his business, ended up there in Altadena, and he seen this black family whose house had been totally burned down. And he decided to speak to him and talk to him and ask questions. And it was very interesting, the information he got. He took a few pictures, and man, it's an amazing story. I was like, man, I wish you would have gave him the number or got their phone number. I would have loved to interview them, especially if S was with me. Real rich, deep history, a wealthy black family that has generations of wealth and been in Altadena for decades, and family on both sides of the color divide, man. It's crazy. Santana, Altadena are connected in a major way. Do a live walking down Figueroa Street, film some of the eye candy down there. Me? No, thank you, brother. No, thank you. I can see if you said drive down Figueroa, hit some corners on Figueroa, but walk, please. Second of all, y'all be talking like I live in LA. Y'all be talking like I could just go outside and go do what y'all want. Salute to the ABCs, A's up. Care why people think Lil Fee is a little guy, cause like 6'5". 6'5". Man, if you don't get out of here. But you know what though? A lot of people here say I'm about 5'8", 5'9". Pictures are deceiving, man. Sometimes pictures and video, sometimes you can't really tell. About the best way is if somebody takes a picture with somebody, if you know that person tall or short, you could kind of gauge the other person's height. I was those first group of Santanas to go out there and hang with them. Red Eyes, Mondo, Chiwi, Uncle, my guy. I'm gonna get SAG to put me on Compton at the next meet and greet. I'll rep the Grindies. You could just go outside and let the nutties put you on. Let the nutties boop up bean you, knock you up real quick. You feel me? But you ain't gotta be a crip to show up, man. Big Lee showed up. You know what I mean? Some Damu showed up. Kev, do you ever want to go off on people on the internet speaking on here? I used to, but not no more. I did, but it's overwhelming. It's out of control. What can you do? You can't control the internet. You can't control people's content. So going off don't do nothing but show my weakness to contain my emotions. You know what I mean? But it's just sad. Like sometimes you just sit back and peep a person's character, and it's really sad, man. It's sad, but I also understand there's dudes that don't have no hustle and they trying to get to that bag. And they don't give it to them. It's dudes with no morals. So they'll say and do anything to get a bag. You know what I'm saying? So I'm Black P Stone, but I respect anyone that respects me. I got homies in every set. That's what's up, Mr. Sanders. I never had hobbies growing up. Sports, gangbanging, and hustling. What was the ladies at, homie? Blessed and made to see my 40s. I'm starting to hear a lot of people say they blessed to see 40. Imagine when you hit your 50s and 60s, man. You got dudes pushing up on 65 and 70 now. He said, I seen one hating, but he a snitch though. Man, you can attach that to almost all of them, homie. Almost all of them. If you took that one line right there you just typed, take that, I seen one, take the one out, and most of them's gonna fit that sentence right there, bro. I've been telling y'all that since day one. The dudes start coming on the internet. Before I knew that a lot of people before I knew this was gonna become a fad and a bag, I was telling y'all that that's what we're gonna be around, and we there now. We there now. As far as I know, ain't but one person admitted to being a rat, and he's from Texas. These rats don't want to admit they're a rat. How you a rodent, and you want to pretend like you're not? Like, we can look at you. We can look at you and tell you a bug. Oh, guess you hurt his feelings. Who feelings are hurt? My hood was called East Terrace. So we went by ETG. I didn't know Crips banged on each other until I moved to OKC. I had a Texas Ranger hat. A dude from your hood called me a T. He said 61 homeowners have sold their property because the insurance only gave them $600,000 and it's going to take $1 million to rebuild. That's crazy. I haven't been following that saga. That's crazy, though. What I did see was I seen some, I think I seen a mayor or governor out there, and some insurance people, and they were talking about they were going to find a way to get people their money. It's just going to take longer. So in the meantime, in the short time, I'm sure a lot of people do have to bend in that area. But one thing they shouldn't abandon is that money that they owe. And it should be a crime for anybody to have an insurance company and can't pay their client. You should go to prison. You should go to prison if you have an insurance company and you can't pay people out. Cuz said, walk down, fig, absolutely. Look and keep it. They hiding the cheese, they pockets. What they probably doing is spending that money. And of course, they accustomed to having that bank account money. They ain't trying to get rid of it. So they filed bankruptcy. Yep, absolutely. But it's crazy how, man, it's just a lot going on. I see people praying on Floyd Mayweather's downfall yet again. This ain't the first time or the second time or even the third time. Everybody want Floyd to be broke, homeless, and can't read, right? It's one thing to be 500 million in debt and not have no money, but be 500 million in debt and have all kind of investments. You know what I mean? And bankruptcy could fix that. Bankruptcy could fix Floyd real quick if that was a problem. But yeah. Remember they said 50 Cent was broke? They was clowning 50. 50 ain't got no money. 50 was pulling out money on videos every day, laughing about him being broke. Why do we want everybody to be broke? That's just crazy. I tell y'all, but we got a serious problem and people don't realize it. The youngsters, they gonna realize it when they get older. Right now, they don't realize it. Hey man, it's all right. You don't have to like TMT, Floyd, none of that. But do you want him to be 500 million in debt and don't have no money, no place to live? Like that's just worse than wishing a nigga go to jail. At least a nigga in jail got a cot. He get a hot meal. He get a TV or a day room. Exercise yard. A motherfucker homeless nigga. Man, that ain't cool. Don't y'all say rich people should help the homeless? So y'all gonna help the nigga when he homeless? Y'all gonna pull up on him and give him a new hat and some money? Hell no. So ain't no need in hating on him. Nigga ain't done nothing to us. What do you do? He beat you up? He robbed you? He stole something from you? I'm sorry, man. I don't have that in my heart. I just don't. I really don't. But to each his own, man. I'm just speaking. No, I ain't teaching. I'm just speaking. It's all good. It's a lot of people. I don't like Tatum. I don't like Harden. I don't know them niggas. I don't wish nothing bad on them. I just wish they don't win a championship. That ain't gonna hurt nobody. That don't hurt their paycheck. That don't hurt their family. It don't hurt nothing. Them fools is rich, and I hope they stay rich. I just hope they don't be first ballot Hall of Famers and win championships. But that's a competitive nature in sports, which I believe is a little bit different. These rich in the government ain't helping no one but themselves. I mean, it's easy to say, but that's false. That's false, though. In government, maybe so. But as individuals, rich individuals, that ain't always true, though. Man, I don't, saying that's kind of funny, man. I'm not gonna get on them two cats, man. Kirk Cousins can kiss some butt too, but that's what I'm saying. Sports, man. I guess entertainment. I guess we have a right not to like somebody if we think that they don't. We don't like their music or their acting or their ball skills. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't hate. That's competition. That's sports rivalry. That's being a sports fan. I feel you, Julio. I feel you, Julio. But see, even you can keep it real and admit that y'all trash. That's all I really. That's all I really look for as a person. Like you can not like a person, but you can still give them their props too, right? That's what competitiveness is all about. You know how many people hated Kobe Bryant? What happened when Kobe died? They all told the truth. He was the greatest. He was good. You had to get some sleep before you play Kobe the next day. Kobe was the hardest guy to stick. Kobe worked out harder than all of us. You feel me? So you can not like a person and still give them their flowers. You can not like a person and still respect their game. You know what I'm saying? But hate, now when you start talking about hate, homie, that's the worst. You can't feel good going to bed hating people, do you? I couldn't do it. But that's just me. Like I said, I'm just talking. I'm not teaching. I'm just talking. Parents on my son's basketball team get all mad when I clap when the other kids make a good basket. Yeah, that's always tricky too, because if I'm watching a baseball game and the team that I'm pulling for gives up a big hit or something or a hell of a play, I'm going to clap too, homie. I'm going to clap too because I'm a fan of the game. Y'all niggas don't like nobody. Just say it. Y'all don't like nobody. But do you hate them is the question. Do you hate them? Would you drag them? Do you want to see them homeless? Do you want to see them with life in prison? I got love for Snoop Dogg, man. I like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg hit me up and said he loved the show. Said this the best show on the internet. He loved this gangster shit we put out. I can't do nothing but like the brother for that. The brother didn't have to take his time out and give me no compliment. That brother didn't have to take his time, reach out to me and send me a message. So I ain't got no beef with Snoop Dogg. Plus, I was invited to his birthday party one year and we enjoyed it. Yeah, hate and don't like is two different things, homie. That's right, Mr. Foster. Cuz you was right about San Diego and I was right about Milwaukee. Always good. Milwaukee won, huh? Yeah, I fucking knew San Diego was gonna beat the Yankees because Rodon sucked, man. I don't like Rick Ross. You funny, sad. He said the fat. He said he don't like the fat Rick Ross. That's funny, homie. Very descriptive. I forgave the crip who stole my pigeons. He is rest in peace now. Snoop came to a club back in the day, 15 minutes and said, St. Louis, we out of here. They pulled them pumps out. Get your ass back on stage. That's funny as hell. BG Tone from Southside. I knew a bunch of people that were involved in it about 20 years ago. What's up, Western Ave? How you feeling? Yo, Mac, did you ever bet on dogs? I think I bet on dogs once in my life. Maybe twice. No, I did bet on dogs. Maybe might have been like a 3-day run, 2 or 3 day run. I bet on the dogs. That wasn't my thing. It was just something to do. A lot of those Midwest states is with it. Sinbad, low. You know what's weird? What homie say? You know what's weird? Is how we can hate someone in a second and snap if they look at you wrong. Yeah, that's part of our problem. You know, somebody look at you wrong or staring at you. Women do that shit too, though. And those are usually the most ignorant women in the world because you a fucking woman and you ain't got no goddamn clothes on. You should know what the fuck I'm looking at. So a motherfucker looking at you and you turn, what you looking at? I'm looking at you, bitch. I might not say bitch, but I'm looking at you. You see my eyes? You got eye contact. You know what I'm looking at. Why are you asking me what I'm looking at? They don't even know. I'm not even aggressive. I won't even say hi to a bitch. You feel me? I'm just looking. Ain't gonna do nothing to you. Ain't gonna hurt you. My eyes ain't gonna burn your pockets or none of that. But if you put some clothes on, I probably wouldn't even be looking your way. I'm looking to see if your hair real. I'm looking to see them long ass eyelashes you got on. I'm looking at them Crocs and your crusty heels in your shoes. But tell them, kid, you're legendary with the gambling. I used to be. Hey, Kibo. Yeah, I don't call women bitches no more. I used to when I was young, but I don't call women bitches. I give them that respect. I don't think it's cool, but when I'm upset, I will kind of refrain from using that word. But when I'm talking about them, I'll call it. I'll call them that when I'm talking about them. But I don't do that no more. When I was young, I had that word real bad. I'm a lot more respectful now. Like when we were young, our whole conversations, you dissing your rival sets. Like everything you talking about, you dissing a rival. I got rid of that shit a long time ago. I told y'all it was just this one set in West LA that I would unconsciously or subconsciously, however you say, I would diss that one set, and it wasn't on purpose. It was just I was so used to doing it and really looked at them in a certain way that I would diss that one set. But I don't be dissing sets, man. I don't diss sets like that, man. That shit old. I don't call women bees, but a bee is a bee. Ice Cube. Remember that song? A bee is a bee. I don't care if she's poor or rich, but a bitch is a bitch. They walk in the exact same pitch. Now the title bitch don't apply to all women, but all women got a little bitch in them. Y'all remember that song? Who remember that song? Bruce Bochy, the skipper for the Rangers. I'm from Dallas, so I'm loving it. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like Bruce Bochy. I didn't like him when he was our rival, but Bruce Bochy's. I said it when he was our rival. He's one of the best coaches in the game. Yeah, it's crazy now. I don't play disrespect of any kind. Don't care. Cuz, blood, essay, or whatever. I know some solid OGs from St. Louis that moved to Cali back in the day. They good brothers. It's good brothers everywhere, man. You know, only a person that doesn't travel wouldn't know that. That's why I don't understand when different states be different, in different states. Because when you go to them other states, you have a good time. It's different. The air quality is different. The mannerisms are different. The food, just everything is different. The traffic, the freeways, you know. So, so I try not to make a habit of getting off into that. Shot dice at St. Charles Station Riverboat. That's what's up. Ice T nigga ain't nothing but wait. Oh yeah, I remember that, Michelle. I remember that line. I remember that. Rob, your people got some paper living out there. I stopped because of the 60s. Start saying instead it was okay or respect fact. Man, it was some trays mad at you when you came on live using that word. But yeah, I mean, at a certain age, homie, if you're not frontlining, you got to learn well, you should learn to respect other people. Once you go to that joint and you going back to back and stuff like that, next time I do an interview, name 50 Crip sets and I'll name a homie from that set. That sound like fun, homie. That sound like fun right there. I think a lot of people will tune into that. Just based on Sinbad. Can Sinbad name a homie from 50 sets? Somebody gonna steal that idea, Sinbad. You should have called me and told me that. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. I really don't put names out there like that, but one OG I know from St. Louis, Anthony for sure. cold part about it. You got some dudes that act like bees for real. Nah, for real. But I mean, it's so bad now that you can act like a bee on YouTube and you're gonna get a bunch of fans. Nobody care about that shit no more. Like, it's so watered down. Let me tell you my view of the future, the present to the future. I believe going on in these different communities in the gang culture, not just in LA, but outside of LA, are calling out people as being snitches and rats and doing no good because they're trying to get ahead of the curve before it comes out on them that they did some telling, that they on paperwork. I really believe that is. So when it comes out that they no good, it's like, so what? Ain't nobody no good. That's what I believe. Because in the last few years, at least after COVID, the general public now knows there's a gang of snitches in LA. Gang of snitches in LA. Why didn't everybody know that before? What changed? What the hell changed? You niggas been banging all your life. You've been going to the block. You've been going to jail. You've been sitting around powwowing with allies, and you didn't know how many rats it was in LA? Like, why is this shit new to y'all? That is mind-boggling to me. Like, you niggas was really out there doing all this banging and didn't know what was going on in the culture? Who did you bang with? Who is your OG? He didn't tell you nothing? Who are the big homies you was on the porch with? Who was the big homies you was hanging out with? Who did you talk to on Hood Day? None of the homies enlightened you on this shit? Like, it's a whole group of niggas on the same page that all ain't no good. And people are surprised when they find out one of them ain't no good. Like, that's why I go to bed like this. I don't even pray no more. I used to go to bed like, now I go to bed like, God, what happened to our people? What happened to our culture? What happened to the city of LA? I hear people saying the rolling 60s a curse. The 60s a curse. Maybe. The whole city's cursed if you ask me. That smog in LA that got to our head and fucked us up. I don't blame it on the 60s. I blame it on the city. We toe up, man. We really toe up the way people think, the way people move. This content creating shit is like out of hand. You know what I mean? It's just out of hand. You got to go to bed like this now. Lord, please don't let nobody tell on me. And Lord, please do not create any more rats. Lord, please protect all the brothers in LA. Please wake them up and get rid of the ignorance and the jealousy in their heart. Like, it's so bad now. It's crazy, man. But if someone records anything in the hood, is that a rat? Anything in the hood. How's it a rat if ain't nobody getting... When you say anything, like what? How you ratting if nobody's going to jail? If anything, look how many people are inviting white people to their set now. You know how many white people coming to the sets now with their cameras and microphones? And we ain't even got to talk about how many people going to the white guy where there are cameras and microphones waiting on you. And then they say, I'm a civilian. I could call the police on anybody. I'm not bounded by gang rules. It's okay if I talk to the police. You got that one white motherfucker sitting up there talking about, I would have told on him too. That's your reminder. Run into these people that you don't know, that ain't showing you no love, just showing you a check. They ain't there for you. They ain't on your side. All right, Sag, I'm getting ready to get up out of here too, homie. People got soft. Nobody wants to go away from I ain't mad at him. After a certain age, nobody wants to go to jail for 20 years. Nigga, you ain't got that much time left on earth. Man, you crazy, Dickie. Good night, OSG. Say almost every hood has some kind of pest issues. And I'm just sticking to LA, bro. But yeah, absolutely. Can we go watch the game tomorrow? Hell yeah, we could go watch a game tomorrow. Fool, the Warriors gonna get their ass whooped tomorrow? That's my question. The Warriors gonna get their ass whooped tomorrow? Miss Town business. Delta Blood Rob. Nikki. I'm out of here though, y'all. Hey, thanks for chilling with me for an hour and letting me run my mouth. You know what I'm saying? If you recording a crime, hell yeah, that's snitching. Man. Take your phone, break it every which way possible, throw that shit in the ocean. But nah, not if you're just chilling in the hood. Hell no, I don't see that as niggas take pictures in the hood. Niggas fill out field cards when the police pull you over. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Peace. See y'all tomorrow. Absolutely.